Good day, everybody. This is Yin Yang in California with Morsels of a Thought number 1327. I am in California, so it's a good morning. And let me see if I can get this on the screen. Hold on one second. And okay. And we are in the Rules Handbook by Fein and Sherrie Schneider. We are going through this whole year of days where we memorized the rules, we've read the rules, the original or not your mother's rules, one or the other, or both, or more and or more. There are more books, such as The Rules for Online Dating, The Rules for Marriage. In The Rules for Marriage, it teaches you some things like how he has to catch you in motion, such as that, and that you're still always busy and happy. And in the rules, the original, they say, and we often refer to the two authors together as Shellen. Somebody made that up. But anyway, so in this book, they said that it was harder to conduct corporate business. I mean, harder to get married than to do certain parts of corporate business. So it teaches you that it's not easy doing the rules, but the results are great. So let's talk about this one. Day 201, Don't Ask. This is in Course 4, Effective commitment and communication. I always want to say effective communication first because I love effective communication, but effective commitment and communication is course 4. And in the first week, have you committed yet? We're going to day 201. Don't ask. Now, I do the rules pretty intermittently because I'm in date mode when I'm doing the rules. I'm in business mode when I'm conducting business. I'm in play mode when I'm with my girlfriends, female friends, etc. So we'll get to that later. Don't ask. It is not a good idea to use holidays or events or milestones as an excuse to contact a guy, say the authors. Don't text him, "Did you get your taxes done?" Or, "Are you filing an extension?" Don't reach out to say, "Happy President's Day." I have to say, there was a time that I was doing the rules and I had a coworker, and they were having us do something. The employers were having us do something, and we had a deadline. And I did not call my coworker to say, "Hey, the deadline's tomorrow. You need to get to the bank now to do such a thing." But I didn't. And truth be told, he didn't get it done. But I still did the rules. And it's excruciating to find out, all else being equal. I felt sorry, but he wouldn't have valued me. In fact, he kind of didn't like it when I asked him if he would need a ride home after work. So, anyway, don't text him, "Did you get your taxes done?" Or, "Are you filing an extension?" Don't reach out to say, "Happy President's Day," or, "I remembered your parents' anniversary is coming up." Or, "How did you," and don't put that little emoji semicolon with a closing parenthesis either. And, or, "How did your review at work go? Are you getting that promotion?" Or, "I know your dad died 5 years ago today. Are you okay? I'm here if you need to talk." Don't text. He'll volunteer anything you need to know. He might figure out that you're using these holidays or occasions as a ploy to manipulate him or to remind him you exist. Men are smart that way, unfortunately, for women who want company. And what I was going to say is it's a lot like high school and the beginning of college, in the sense that I used to, before the rules, and this was many years ago, before the rules came out in books, I didn't know the rules. And I would talk to my friend for hours, a typical conversation, a male friend, for 2 hours. And eventually we dated for a short time, but it just wasn't the same. And I even had a bet with him who was going to get married first. I think you're going to get married first. No, I'm not going to get married first. You're going to get married first. And we had to bet $1. So he owed me $1 because he got married first. But I think he actually mailed it to me too, $1 bill. It was so funny. Anyway, so don't do that. Don't do that. Say, do as I say, and not do as I preach, and not as I did. Okay, because the results are, hey, look, I'm still single. Ha ha. Right? That's okay. I actually never really thought too much about marriage. I thought about romance, but I didn't think much about marriage, you know. And that's how come. So there is your answer as well in the rules book, the first one. If somebody asks you, why isn't somebody so beautiful as you married? And you'd say, well, I never gave it much thought. And that's the truth. Truly, truly. And even if it's kind of not true, just say that anyway. I mean, you haven't given it enough thought. You could say that, and that'd be honest. You'd say, oh, I guess I never gave it enough thought. Well, guess what? You're not married because you never gave it enough thought, right? Okay, so let's talk later. I will talk to you tomorrow. This was a good morning. It was 5:10 when I started, so I don't know what time it is right now because I don't have my glasses. I'm gonna get contact lenses. Okay, old Kinderek. Bye bye.